Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so Shina Inu, and I want to give a plan of a quick, easy way that Shina Inu community can get this into the billions, and that is basically copying what Shibarium was supposed to do, right? And it still hasn't done it yet because they haven't upgraded to the automated burns. But and then when they did the manual burns, they didn't actually burn from the Shibarium token wallet. They burned from Shiba Swap. But we can copy that same thing, right? And so Dan would be in charge of the wallet. So Dan would open up a wallet saying, and the wallet could be named No More Delays, right? Or whatever you want to call it, right? Shib Burn wallet, right? And because we look, yes, we have the Shibarium, we have not Shibarium, but we have the Shiba and the Shi and Shib, burn mechanism coming, but we don't know when it's going to launch. We have no clue, right? So it's in beta. They're testing it out. They're doing all this. They keep saying it's ready, but it's not up to anybody on Twitter except for one man, and we all know who that man is, and we all know that this man is control, right? He's controlled. So, what I would like to do instead of people having to say, okay, it looks like we're gonna launch on Chris on what's it called, Valentine's Day. We might launch on Valentine's Day. They're probably gonna launch together on Valentine's Day, and they're gonna be, and then Shib and China will be boyfriend and girlfriend on Valentine's Day. We thought that last year, and nothing happened, right? So all we got was delays, and that fact we got nothing. They didn't even say anything, right? Um, so, you can keep putting your hopes up and then hopefully one day it finally does happen, right? Or we can just do it ourselves, right? And so I would love to see Dan create a wallet, and then and then he controls that wallet because everybody trusts Dan in the community, right? It's hard to say anybody else's name because a lot of people probably like, I don't really trust that guy. I don't really trust, but everybody trusts Dan because he was the one that just ran the CMC wallet program thing to get the exchange. So people trust him, right? And the community was able to raise the money really quickly, right? Within what, 3 days? So let's do the same thing, but let's do it with burns, right? Let's raise money to burn. Okay. Let's do the exact same things starting tomorrow. We can do this tomorrow. It all depends on Dan, because if Dan doesn't watch this video and he doesn't want to do it, then there's nothing we can do, right? Because nobody else is going to trust anybody else in the community, most likely, right? Um, unless people trust me to do it, you know what I mean? But I don't know, right? So, but what we could do is we can set up a wallet, a Shina wallet, right? Or it could be an Ethereum wallet, right? It could be an Ethereum wallet because a lot of people don't want to give up their Shina, so it could be Ethereum wallet. And in that Ethereum wallet, um, right, it can be well, it should be an Ethereum wallet, yeah, because the Ethereum wallet I mean, it does have gas fees though. XRP wallet would be better. An XLM wallet would be better because those are, you don't have to pay all them fees, but it is what it. But at the same time, you have to swap for Shina, and most Dan can easily swap for it. Well, you can swap. I think you can swap. Can you swap XLM on? I don't think you can swap XLM or XRP on what do you call it? Uniswap or PancakeSwap. I'm not sure. I have no clue, right? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not sure. I've never done it, so I wouldn't know. I usually swap my XRP on Coinbase or Atomic Wallet or any, some of the other wallets, right? Um, or in exchanges in the past. So I don't know. But anyways, um, it could be something simple like Ethereum, right? Because that's what usually everybody does, anyways. It's like send me Ethereum and I'll launch a new token, right? So we could do the same. It could be the same concept, but we're not launching a new token. We're burning Shina, right? So Dan, so here's the plan, and Dan can say no or yes to this if he wants to. You guys can send it to Dan, and he can be like, "Nah, I ain't doing it." And that's fine. Then we have to sit and wait for that one guy that we all know is a is it could be 2027 before he even said does anything, right? We don't know, right? But we could, starting tomorrow, right? If Dan launches it tonight, right? Starting tomorrow, we could send Ethereum because it's easy to buy on Coinbase. Everybody has Coinbase. Everybody has the normal wallets that have Ethereum. You can just send your Ethereum to that wallet like that, right? So and boom, it's right there. So we can send Ethereum, and then Dan will swap it out when it hits 25,000. So just like the ship dev team were supposed to swap out the bone for a ship every 25,000. Dan could do the exact. We could do the exact same thing. The community sends. And look how many people are in the community. Before we get to the price and everything, because that's last, because we already talked about the price the other day. Um, there's 7,000 holders. And we're almost getting closer to 8,000 holders. So there's 7,000 plus holders. So you do the math. How do you get to 25,000 with 7,000 holders? I mean, $3 each is 21,000. So you're not asking for much. You're asking for $5, from each holder every day, right? So you tell me if 7,000 holders, right, and if we do this, then we need to everybody needs to be retweeting the Telegram. I don't know how many people are in the Telegram group, but the Telegram group has probably 2,000 people in there, maybe. So that's a good number, right? I'm not sure how many people I have. I'm just guessing. But the Telegram group, you got the Telegram group, you got my 365 crew, Eyes of Media crew, and then you got the Patreons, you got my Patreons, you got Twitter. We can reshare on Twitter. Hey, everybody pitch in $5, and get this to 25, and then we'll see the first burn. And then once we get to 25,000 in the wallet, Dan will then swap it over from ETH to Shina, and then buy the Shina and then burn it. So it'll be a buyback and a burn, right? So you get buy pressure, and then there'll be a big burn. And every time that wallet hits 25,000, which we're gonna try to do that every single day, maybe because there's only five, you got 7,000 people plus everybody else, right, in the community that you can retweet and reshare. We're gonna try to get that wallet to 25,000 as fast as possible, right? So every time that wallet hits 25,000, Dan, when he gets off of work, if he works or not, I don't know if he works or not, but when he gets off, when he's free, he swaps it from ETH to Shina, and he burns it. We could literally do, if the community is really committed to being wealthy, by the end of January, we could literally do this and get this thing done and get Shina into the billions by the end of January doing this, right? So, especially with the market cap being at 10 million, right? And so this is gonna bring a lot of eyes to Sheena, because we're doing exactly what SHIB is supposed to do. And this might piss off some people in the SHIB army to come over and join the Sheena army, right? And say, "Oh man, they're doing what you guys were supposed to do, man. Let's swap our SHIB for Sheena here, and let's go. Look at these guys, and let's chip in. Let's all send $5, $10 to the Ethereum wallet that Dan is going to create, and let's get a thing to 25,000, and boom! Every time he gets to 25,000, he's swapping it for Sheena and burning it. Okay, and we do that all the way up to we can do that all the way up until Sheena just takes off on its own, and then there's no need to do it anymore, right? So because everybody's now rushing in to buy Sheena Inu, right? So and this is a perfect time to do it while the market cap is low and the markets are down. This is the perfect time to do it, right? Instead of buying this token, that token, that token, why doesn't the Sheena community and everybody else that's listening and everybody else on Twitter and Patreon, everywhere else, get together and say, guys and girls, let's all pitch in $5, $10 a day, and let's all get the, let's get this thing to 25, $30,000 in that wallet, and then Dan goes in and buy and swaps it for Sheena, and then he burns the Sheena Inu, and we burn the crap out of the supply while it's down at the low market cap here, and we can burn palm billions and trillions of tokens, and we can get this thing down quickly from 14 trillion down to 6 trillion by doing this every single day. A matter of fact, some of us need to be we could be so motivated that we're burning that Dan is swapping 2 times a day, one in the morning, and then we pile it up, for and in the nighttime Dan's burning another 25,000, and we really crank this thing up, and this will prove. I mean, this will show you who wants to really be wealthy, because this is going to skyrocket Sheena, right? I think after maybe the fifth or sixth or seventh, between the fifth and the 10th time Dan swaps, this thing is gonna go. This thing's gonna have. We're gonna burn so many freaking tokens, right? And this thing is gonna be on a rocket ship. So. And a lot of people are gonna be coming in because they're like, yo, let's help burn the crap out of this thing, And so I think it'll be awesome, man. I think it's a great plan, and it's a moment for right now, right? And so we got a couple more days left in January, and we got Valentine's Day coming up. We could literally burn the crap out of this thing going into Valentine's Day, when China usually makes a nice little run before Valentine's Day, because everybody thinks that the announcement of ship girlfriend Sheena's going to be announced, and that never happens, unfortunately. But either way, we have a catalyst, which is Valentine's Day, and we can literally do this right now, and we can start it right now. Tonight, tomorrow morning, and we can everybody pitch in, throw $5 in there, throw $5 worth of buy some Ethereum on Coinbase or wherever platform, and every day just send 5, $10, 15, $20 over to the wallet, and let it pile up, and you guys can see the wallet on Etherscan as well. When Brad, well, not Brad, but when when Dan has the wallet up, if he chooses to do this, if he has the wallet up, he can he can show everybody where you can see the wallet, and when it gets to 25,000, you can hit him up and say, hey, the wallet's 25, let's go, and he will swap it out. So if he wants to do that, then he can do it. If he doesn't want to take that responsibility on, we understand. But this is a great idea. I don't know who else would be able to do it, um, and who else that the community actually would get behind and trust. But if Dan wants to do it, then Sheena is going to skyrocket, right? Because this is an acceleration thing. This is not your $100 a month and just burn as you go throughout the year, which Sheena community should have done that last year and listened to me, but they didn't. This is more an acceleration. This is get to 25,000 every day, and everybody's pitching in 5, 10, 15, $20, $100 a day, and getting to this thing to 25,000, and then burning it every single day, and it might even do that. If we get more money in there, we get twice a day, we can get some big burns, and we just pump Sheena into the billions. All right, as fast as we can here. No more delays. It's time for the release. So that's the plan. I don't know if Dan's going to want to do that though, but that's the plan. If anybody else wants to take up that responsibility and create a wallet and do it, they have to be trusted by the community though, because you know what happens in cryptos when people have big money like that in the wallet. They'll, I mean, 25,000 not that big of money, but it is for some people, and they will disappear on everybody and ghost everybody, and they're like, see ya, So you have to be somebody that people that somebody everybody knows and trusts, and people have seen in real life, and they know they have too much on the line to do some stupid stuff like that for 25,000, right? Now, if it had 25 million in there, then, then you can't really trust nobody. You know what I mean? So, but 25,000, yeah, something, you can. There's a lot of people you can trust. For 25, that they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Some people won't even do it for 25 million. I'm not doing it. I'm not ghosting people for 25 million either, right? Um, but there's only a few people that you can trust. A lot of people would be gone, right? They gave me 25 million in my account, and I got the private keys. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Off to Dubai. Here I go. You know what I mean? So can't trust everybody, but there's some people that you can, and I think majority of people will trust Dan. Every time it hits 25,000 to swap it out and burn Sheena, and so it's just an idea I was thinking about, like to accelerate Sheena. before Valentine's Day, and it's a perfect idea. It's just nobody listens to anything I say, so I just be blabbing on. I be giving out great ideas and things to ways to to bring wealth to people, and nobody even takes any of these ideas. And so I just make a little money on YouTube. I'll make the money on YouTube and the Twitter, and that's it. And no one and my ideas just the great ideas that I have just go to wayside every time. You know what I mean? And the people that do actually take my ideas have done really well. But the people who don't, we see how they are right now. So you know what I mean, including Vote Inu and all the other people that refuse to listen to me and take my ideas. Look what's happening with Lunk, right? So when you don't take my ideas, and you just ignore me and don't, then we saw look what happened with Sheena last year when they didn't listen to me. I said everybody pitching $100 a month, and we burn all month. The community burns $100 a month every month. And by the end of 2023, going into 2024, you'll be smiling. And I said, if you don't do that, we'll be stuck in the same position we were at the beginning of last year. And that's exactly where we are, right? Now we got the Charity Stake and Burn coming out soon, but we don't know when that's coming out, right? So it could take another 6 months to actually go live. We have no clue. It can go live tomorrow. It can go live next week, or it can go live in 6 months, right? Or 6 years, So we just have to wait and see how that plays out. But I know one thing that can go live is that we can get a wallet, we can get a Ethereum wallet, and the community can pitch in, every day money to, and then when it hits 25,000, we can burn Sheena, and we can see those massive burns, and we can celebrate it, share it, and bring on much more people into the community, and we can do it again the next day, the next day, the next day, and we can watch Sheena absolutely skyrocket. That's something we can control. All right, everything else is out of our control. All right. Anyways, peace out. God bless. And a good thing is that we're doing it together, right? So I don't know if Dan's gonna want to do it though. So he doesn't have to do it. I'm just giving an idea, throwing out good ideas out there, and uh, and see if anybody wants to take it on. If not, we just sit and wait, and we basically rot until until the WEF says it's okay to go ahead. Might be 2030, but okay, we it is what it is. So I don't know. I think people are tired of waiting, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe a lot of people are still not tired of waiting. Like, no, we can still wait another 3 years. Okay. So it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. That's an idea. Maybe Dan will get somebody else to do it that the community trusts, and then that person will do it. I don't know, but I think it's a great idea to get this thing pumping and going, and reduce the circulating supply from 14 trillion down to 6 trillion. I've been saying that for 2 years now. Get the circulating supply down from 14 trillion to 5 to 6 trillion, so you can drop two zeros, and we're still at 14 trillion. So anybody listen to me? Nope. Okay. So we get what we deserve. We just delaying our own welfare. We're blaming everybody else, but it's actually us that is just the community has delayed their own wealth transfer because they refuse to listen. Right. So it is what it is. So we're still stuck here at 14. I've been saying for 2 years, and we're still stuck at 14. So it's a great idea to accelerate us down to that 5 to 6 trillion and drop two zeros. Will we do it? I guess we'll find out. Bye.